Good evening, this is Sue for PMTV at Zico's Grill Bar and Restaurant for the Brazilian Food Festival. And sitting with me is the chef, Chef Paulo. Hello.
Hello, Sue. Nice to meet you. Nice to receive you here at Zico, and also your everybody that's watching the show.
Thank you. Now, first of all, tell me about your uniform. These are the colors of Brazil?
Yes. These are the colors of my country, Brazil. Green, yellow, and blue. There are many meanings of that. A lot of people say it's about the green of all the green we have in the country, the gold and the blue sky. But there's also other meanings about parties and this and that when the flag was made. So there's a lot of history involved. And here is the flag of my business, Paulo Machado. My name means Machado, ox in the X, yes, in English. So that's
why are you an axe? Who do you axe?
Yeah, well, Machado, my last name, means X. So this was designed by an artist in Brazil, and that's it. Now my business is this.
Oh, it's pretty.
I open fields for Brazilian food. That's it.
So what is your favorite animal to axe?
Let's
to make food.
Do you
Not
know
for
what?
fun.
I cannot say that is rabbit because that's my middle name, Paulo Coelho Machado. But anyway, I love
Paulo X the rabbit.
Yeah. Paulo Rabbit X, grandson. That's it. Paulo Coelho Machado Neto. Yeah, it's a history name.
Your name is very violent.
Yeah, you can tell. But I like to cook, especially cow. I love. My family business was between cow, and I grew up in a farm, so I love that the animal to be in the pen and to eat later.
You don't ask them themselves, I hope.
Well,
not yourself.
If I need to.
You.
Well, we cook them. Yeah.
Okay, talk about Brazilian food. Because I know that it's mostly meat dishes, right?
Yes.
What are the favorite meat dishes of the Brazilian people?
Well, Brazil is a huge country. You have a huge amount of cultural inside that. So if you talk about south of Brazil, you have a lot of cow. Northeast part, they appreciate a lot, for an example, goat or yes, and pork in Minas Gerais, in the center of Brazil, in São Paulo, is an issue. You have the best pork, leitão a pururuca, in the world. For an example, in the north part, you have more of the fish from the rivers, and also from the area I come from, we also eat a lot of fish from river. It's called Pantanal, this area with a lot of water. And in the ocean, in the coast of Brazil, you also have dishes based on fish too. It's also a great opportunity to try different fishes, stews like the Moqueca that we are making here also at Zico's.
So it depends on the area of Brazil, which area. It could be big in fish or cows, beef or pork. Where do you have the best chickens?
The best chicken we have, talking about poultry. You have, for an example, the duck from Amazon, pato no tucupi. In also Minas Gerais, you have, for an example, a dish with chicken that's called frango com quiabo. I am from Centro-Oeste. I'm very close to Paraguay in Bolivia. Deep interior of Brazil.
I heard
Brazil, Texas, Brazil place.
Texas, Brazil place. What is it like, Texas?
Comparison. Well, we have a lot of cattle. We have a lot of involvement with agriculture. We live a slow food kind of living. Fresh cheese all the time, fresh food, fresh ingredients. It's an amazing place. Unfortunately, we don't give the value we need to. We love new things, exciting things from the big cities, but we don't have that over there. We're starting to think, wait, we have gold here.
Now, how big is fast food in Brazil?
Well, I can tell you that is an issue. In the big cities, they are there. I am not sure if they are growing up. They are growing, but there's big movements, especially in the big cities, to kill that from the root. I mean, start to eat healthier, and I mean, you can eat fat. You can have maybe a quick dinner when you buy the food, and you can prepare it at your home with good ingredients. Such like Italian movement of slow food. These movements are growing up in Brazil pretty much.
So, what kind of spices of ingredients do you use?
Well, about spices, we have Brazil, Amazon. You have the birthwood of many spices, especially the capsicums. The Portuguese people, they took this ingredient, this special ingredient, from the middle of Brazil, from the Amazon, and they brought this to Thailand, India, south of Africa several years ago. And these ingredients now in these terroirs here, they look like they're from here. If you get a spicy from Thailand, you say, oh my God, but these are brought from America. Yes, to begin with. But in a way, the terroir in Asia, they make the spices more strong. In Brazil, our spices, I can tell, they are more softened. I mean, they are also spicy, but they have sweet notes on that. You have, for an example, pimenta biquinho, the fresh one, that is sweet. Or the fidalga, or the bodinho, kinds of spices that gives pleasure to your palate.
So the spices that you use only enhances the food. It doesn't overpower.
That's the way Brazilian food is. Nothing is overpowering anything. If you eat Brazilian food and you feel, for an example, only coconut milk or only, let's say, spicy, this is not good Brazilian food.
So you talk about healthy foods. You haven't touched anything about vegetables at all.
Well, it's not unhealthy to eat meat. We need protein also. But okay, the nutritionist would say different. But anyways, I love also, and we have, of course, many kinds of vegetables. Without them, we cannot do the meat and all that. But for an example, we have a main ingredient in Brazil that, as not only me, but many people in Brazil, especially history people, they call the bread of Brazil. This ingredient is called cassava or manioc. This is a root also genuine from Amazonia. This was all over Americas, and this was brought also to Africa and also to here in Thailand. I was so happy that we got a very good cassava, mandioca, to work with. We are doing our main dishes with that. For an example, a stew with shrimp, that the basis of that is manioc puree. And this dish is called bobó de camarão. This dish also has a special because it comes from the Afro-Brazilian dishes from Bahia. This special place in Brazil has the synchronism, religious synchronism with Bahia, with African religions, and also Portuguese religions, Catholic to begin with. So the dishes are there as an offer also for the gods.
Wow, so much information. Now, what is your favorite animal?
Well, pork. Okay, feijoada is my favorite dish. And feijoada has a lot of meat and a lot of pork. Beans, black beans.
Oh, black beans. Yeah. Finally, I hear something from a vegetable side.
Yes. Well, now they have a new hamburger coming in, made in laboratory, so the animal doesn't suffer. They were talking about this in the news. I said, oh my God, laboratory hamburger is not my. I need to see the animal first, where it comes from. But anyway, yes, a feijoada is a hell of a good dish. It's made with pork meat, but also it has this black beans stew with aromatics. We put some orange to broke a little bit of the fat of the dish, and also a little bit of touch of cachaça. Do you know cachaça? Cachaça is alcohol from Brazil made with sugar cane. You put this is a secret, okay? You put in the end of the feijoada.
Don't tell anybody.
Please. In the end of when you're doing the feijoada, you a little drop of cachaça like this, okay? Yes. And then the cachaça has aromatics, like herbal aroma. Some of them, the good cachaças, made with wood places, and you have the notes of this in your feijoada. And you eat this with white rice, and also green couve is like a green cabbage special from Brazil, and also orange. I was in China last month, also doing a promotion, Brazilian food promotion, and I noticed that they always eat pork and this and that with green cabbage and green vegetables. And I said, oh, that's why we do the same, because it's healthy to mix this together with the strongness of the meat. So it's a very balanced, very good dish.
You seem to know what you're talking about. How long have you been a chef?
Well, I work in this field. I am a cook to begin with for a little bit more than 8 years. It's not that much, as I can say. I have good friends and people that I worship that are very much longer. I was a lawyer to begin with, and then I totally changed my subjects 8 years.
What happened?
Well, I was not happy.
Your client didn't pay you?
Actually, they did. They did pay well, but I was not happy at all. I did a change, you know. I don't get the same money as before, but I have happiness in myself.
As a lawyer, you don't get to eat much.
No, well, you don't have time to
Eat hamburgers.
Yeah, well, you don't eat as good as a chef, that's for sure.
You love your job.
I love my job. I'm very into it. I start to begin with working, and then I said, this is my field I'm going to study. I went to France. I got involved to the French cuisine, and I started, wait, I don't know anything about my food. The food I eat every day, Brazilian food. So I went back to my hometown and started to research that. After that, I started to do the university in Brazil. I started to study that. Nowadays, I work as a teacher in universities in Brazil. Yes, that's my...
What is it? What is that, the research?
Yes, this is Instituto Paulo Machado. It's a research that I developed to make my own studies about Brazilian food. As you might know, Brazilian food is starting to be recognized. Is a big work of many chefs such as Mara Salles, Alex Atala, and other chefs in Brazil that are starting to show up this to the world. We have a big team, many names, Carlos Ribeiro, Monica Rangel, oh my God, there are so many, Flávia Quaresma. I would be the whole interview telling you. And this movement...
We need 2 more hours. Sorry.
And this movement is starting to grow in Brazil. And because we have so many ingredients, so many chefs from other countries coming to my country and looking at the rich place we have about ingredients, about cultural things, about the way to do, and they are starting to get that to their countries. So we are starting to know more about this and to show to the other countries the richness we have.
You convinced me. I have to go to Brazil now.
Well, to begin with, you feel a little bit of Brazil senses here at Pattaya with our menu that we specially prepared. We have special desserts made by our special chef, pastry chef, Thiago Betim, that is here with me, also helping me with all the other dishes. And we are more than pleased to bring second time to Thailand, the Brazil Food Festival.
So the dessert is not made from animal?
Some of them are. Well, egg yolks, is that animal or not?
No.
Just to begin with, come on. We have a special, delightful dessert.
A lot of debates about eggs.
Yes, I can tell. They don't suffer, but they are animals too, and it's protein.
But they use the eggs that's not going to hatch, right?
Well, Tinjin is something you are going to eat you are gonna pray afterwards.
So you're gonna make us eat the fetus of the chicken, I think.
A little bit. Oh! Chef Thiago just brought.
Okay, so
see
what is
how
it?
beautiful is the fetus of the chicken?
Fetus of the
This is
chicken.
the quindim. I would like you to try a little bit, and you are gonna tell me. You eat eggs? I provoke the vegetarians because my sister is vegetarian.
Oh, you know I'm a vegetarian.
Oh yeah,
How
I
did-
thought about.
Because of my questions, right?
But I love vegetarian food too. Don't worry. This is from Bahia. Quindim de Iaiá. This dos deuses.
There's a coconut in it, sugar, egg yolk. Absolutely nice. I like the flavor of the coconut that is.
Yes. This is unique. This is something that you find similarities in Portugal, but then the Portuguese bring the techniques of using egg yolks. The Africans that came to Brazil starting to develop this recipe, and this is a recipe you find in Bahia and all over Brazil.
From
It's
Bahia?
amazing. Yes, this is originally.
It is delicious. I'm not joking.
Thing here that you have to try is our Brazilian Viagra. It's called cumbaru or baru. It's a nut special from the Cerrado where I come from, and the people say that it's very, very healthy for your
It is a Viagra.
natural Viagra.
This is a natural Viagra. I can't tell you now.
Okay.
Ask me later.
All right.
It's a pleasure really to have you here, and we're gonna go and taste the food.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me what they are.
Please. Yes, sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a pleasure.
And that was a very pleasant surprise.
Okay.
A very pleasant surprise, because I was thinking he was talking about animals and this and that and fetus, but it's not. It's not.
No,
It's really beautiful.
we have some vegetarian dishes for you to try
Okay.
that you will like.
All right.
I will be special to prepare to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
We have the great honor to welcome the ambassador of Brazil to Thailand, His Excellency Paulo.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here once again. I've been to Pattaya several times, and once again we are trying to promote Brazilian culture here in Pattaya.
When you talk about Brazilian culture, what is it? Thai people know something about Brazil. We know about the carnival, we know about samba music and all that. What else would you promote?
About Brazilian music, for instance, we have organized in Bangkok recently a Thai-Brazilian event of classical and popular music. So we are, with the Brazilian pianist and the Thai violinist. So it was a big success because we tried to merge, music from both countries. So music, food, everything that can show traits of our culture, of our way of living.
Do you find that it's quite similar to the Thai way of living?
I was talking to the representative of the tourist authority here, and I think we have lots of things in common. First of all, that we live in hot countries, so the way of living is very similar. People like to be in the outdoors. People like to do sports. People like to play, let's say, soccer or whatever. People like to be outside. People like to enjoy life. People like to go to the beach. People like to, everything that make you feel outside of your home. So this is something in common. We also we have a lot in common in terms of the importance we attach to the family. The family in Thailand and the family in Brazil is something sacred. So people, they have a special respect, a special relationship with the family, very similar. So we have traits of our character that are similar.
So if you If you are going to promote one best thing of Brazil, what would that be?
Brazilian men.
Why? What is so special about Brazilian men?
Brazilian men are very romantic. They are not afraid of being, how do you say, romantic in general. Some people in some countries, they are afraid of being romantic. In Brazil, they show it.
They are expressive.
Exactly. Extroverted.
I think the show is
I think they want to dance, yeah.
So let's dance.
Yeah.